listen, here's the thing. When I talk about getting a divorce, I'm not necessarily talking about what I did wrong or what he did wrong throughout the relationship. I only focus on what the deal breaker was for me, because obviously in a marriage, in any type of relationship, everybody's going to have some shit that, you know what I'm saying, is not right. So I'm not perfect by no means, but cheating was just my deal breaker. And so, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I think I was a really good wife, to be honest. I had 3 children within like 5 years of being married. So I feel like anybody who don't respect that is just, it's not really, in the space that I need to be in. Because a lot comes with that, like being pregnant, having the kids, having to adjust to a new lifestyle and all that type of stuff. So I think I did a good job.
Like having kids back to back, right? I don't have kids, but my sister had 2 back to back, 2 under 2. And she took that nigga through hell. Yeah. Maybe that's what it was. Like
in terms of what? Like?
What it postpartum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily think that that's her taking him through something. It's just like, you gotta, if you're not ready to experience those types of things with somebody, I think you might want to hold off on having kids, because it's a lot that comes with it. You don't just have a kid and everything is just great. Like the woman really changes, like in a lot of different ways. So I think men have to be mature enough to handle that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm grown. And I don't really necessarily like to talk about my age, because I feel like people put you in a box. They say, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't be doing this or you should be doing this. And I just do what the fuck I want to do. I'm a Black woman,
Could you just Google it?
You could, but you might not get the right answer.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So when it comes to cheating, how many relationships you been in?
So I've been engaged twice, married once. Every time I'm with somebody, it's like a thing.
What's a thing?
Like
the
like relationship, like
long-term,
yeah.
Going to something. But what about the 2 engagements? You broke it off?
Yeah.
You said yes, then broke it off? You said yes, then broke it off?
Yeah.
Because?
Well, one of them was like my high school, person. And then, I think he was cheating too. I couldn't really like confirm it, but yeah, we just kind of like, I was like growing up and then decided to just, go in a different direction. And then the other one was very short-lived. I don't even think it was real. It was like a ring, and then he was just like playing a lot of games. But I think he just wanted to give me a ring and pretend like he wanted to get married. I don't think he really wanted to. Yeah.
So you just get the ring back? Like,
did I give it back?
Like you just say, fuck you, like, yo, I don't think it's gonna work out.
I got a collection. I'm not giving no rings back. Unless you sue me.
I would like Tom Brady, man. Okay, cheating. So like you don't think men cheat? All men cheat.
I mean, I think that I don't know. I mean, I've heard a lot of men say all men cheat. I've heard some men say no, all men don't cheat. So I don't know. I can't say, but you are certain that all men cheat.
I think that all men have the desire to have either more women or new women. Okay. And not all men like react on it. They don't. Yeah. They don't act on the
That's
the urge.
Fair. Okay.
Now the men that don't, they're really afraid to lose that person. Like I don't even want to take that chance. Yeah. And then some people just can't fight it. Right. I think I'm gonna be the person that just be upfront. Like,
yeah. Listen, as you should.
Because I don't ever want to like lie and cap and like lead somebody on and think like I'm just this one person and I ain't. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real.
So you want to live like a poly life, or do you want to just have like an open relationships, or what's your thing gonna be?
I mostly like open relationships.
Okay, thank you.
Mostly like open relationships. I am gonna get married, but I'm not gonna get married for love. I'm gonna get married because it's
like business type.
Yeah, because it's just the right thing to do. Because I'm gonna have a bunch of shit, assets, and I need to leave it to somebody. If I go to the hospital today, if I die tomorrow, I need to leave something. So in that aspect, but I definitely think I'm gonna have multiple
wives, or
I think just wives.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna get to the point where I don't want to deal with nothing outside of my family.
Okay.
Could you ever deal with a guy like that?
I don't think I could personally. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, people are living that life and they don't even know. But no, I don't think that is the life for me. Because for one, I don't really like to be around a lot of people anyway. So, and I need space from like even the person that I'm with. Like if I'm married, like I don't have to be like up under you all the time. Like I need space. So I wouldn't be able to live that type of life with like other women and people like in my space.
Yeah, I want to live together.
Ain't that what like poly mean? Like
that's poly, but I ain't gonna have one big house.
Oh, okay. So you're saying like how would that work?
I get all in the house.
Oh, and you just go wherever you feel like going?
Just put in rotation.
Yeah, no, that ain't my style. But, I'm not judging.
Well, what's something that you don't like?
What do you mean?
Just name something.
Kiwi.
How do you know you don't like kiwi?
Well, I'm allergic to it.
Okay. Well, you have to try it, right?
Yeah.
Well, how do you know that you don't like this if you never tried it?
I don't like niggas cheating on me, so.
That's the thing, it's not going to be cheating.
Yeah, well, I don't like sharing my guys.
You don't like it, but it's gonna
happen regardless. Okay. Unless I get with somebody, like you said, who doesn't act on that urge and just is that afraid to lose me.
Maybe it's the type of men that you attract or you're attracted to. Cheers.
Well, I don't. Maybe. But I'm not attracted to just one specific type of guy. Like, I kind of, open myself up to different people.
What you attracted to?
Respectful people.
Okay. You attracted to me?
No. I mean, not like that. Don't be like that. Don't do that. Listen, I came in here with a professional mindset and knowing some of the things that I know about you from watching your podcast. You're not, no. I think you're a very nice looking guy, but the fact that you want to have multiple women, that is not something I'm attracted to.
That's like a dream, like a fantasy.
Oh no, sir. You have this gift, right? And that's why you have this nice, successful podcast, because of what you do. You just be fucking talking. So what I'm saying is, you're going to try to switch it up. Like, that's just a dream. No, sir, that's the life that you want to live.
What did you get from my show? Honestly.
Very well-rounded, guy. But I mean, you one of them guys that just, you said some shit one day. Oh, that's the thing. You were like, if I get with somebody and when I meet her, she don't have all these bags and jewelry and all this stuff, then, like, clearly the guy before me didn't really value her. So, and I was just like, oh, he's an asshole, because that was a lot, because you can meet some very nice young ladies who don't got nothing. Mm-hmm. But that don't mean that the person before her didn't value her. She may have been in college, dating somebody in college, broke. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women out here who aren't like gold diggers and stuff like that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And they're nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me try to, because that was a very short clip, and then I did that on purpose. Mm-hmm. I was having a conversation one day. No, we was out to dinner, me and like 4 guys, and it was this girl sitting by herself, and I think it was her birthday because they bought her a cake and this and shit. But one, she was by herself, and two, she just looked like that was it. Like she didn't have nothing, and we were like, yo, I would never talk to her. I wouldn't even approach her because I feel like whoever she dealt with in the past didn't value her, and then she ain't got no friends. So I didn't mean it like that, like women that just ain't got shit. Like I ain't judging a woman based off like materials, like jewelry, purses.
I mean, I think that's kind of mean to say like it's her birthday. She's not with anybody. She doesn't have very many friends. She could be like a really nice girl.
She could be a nice woman. I'm not saying she's not nice, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying I won't ever talk to a woman that just ain't got no watch. And hey, that's what's important. What I'm saying is, I'm just looking at her, and I'm just trying to analyze what I see. And I could tell, like, especially if you're a good looking woman and you closer to 30, somebody had to come across you. Unless you just dealt with broken things or you dealt with bad guys. That means like, okay, I'm not going to come in your life and try to, level you up. Not saying that I won't. It was just a conversation that I was having with my nigga that I had to go say. So I think it was just taken out of context. And, well, not really. But.
No, it wasn't. Because you're standing on it. You're just trying to do it a little,
I'm trying to soften it
more
up.
gentle.
Yeah, I'm trying to soften it up. But.
Yeah, I think you should reconsider that because there are a lot of different reasons why, she could have been in the position she was in. Like,
it could be a number of reasons.
Yeah. So I just say don't cut yourself short just like looking at somebody's appearance and just assuming that, there's no value to them.
Because I also judge women that got a bunch of shit too.
See?
I was like, man, hell nah. She high maintenance.
Right. Like, I'm not about to keep up with all that shit, right?
Nah. No. So I need somebody like right in the middle that got like a Gucci purse.
Yeah, we're going to get you together. I'm going to meditate with you some more.
You should meditate every day.
Yeah, I don't have time.
When do you got time?
I don't know. It depends.
I'm really good with kids.
I'm like a good uncle.
Uncle?
I mean, you said your sister had 2 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you seem like a good uncle. Fun. How old are you? Is it niece and nephew or one of each?
They're both nieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are they?
2 and 2.5 and 1.
Oh, she did like me.
Yeah.
Those are good ages.
Were you trying to do that? Was that like premeditated and just had these back to back?
I mean, it was just like, married, have kids,
You want more?
Yeah.
How many?
I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2.